Hey guys, it's Ask here. Welcome back to another video. Today, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be showing you how to complete the best way, how to complete the mixer. Now, I'm on New Game Plus 1, so it's going to be a bit harder. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do to buff it up. So normally what I had to do is you at least need the mint mace. For this, you at least need the mint mace. But you need walls at every kind of like entrance point. Most of these I put 2. Now the one I see them break into the most is this wall right here. So actually what I'm gonna do is, because I'm on New Game Plus and there's a lot that breaks in there, I'm gonna go for some spike defenses. And you see everything's free, which is why I'm doing this, but I have every single recipe. So but I still have to go through the game. But we're gonna place these spike traps, and that's what you mainly wanna do. You don't really need those there, but if you don't, this is what I'm gonna recommend, the mutations. So if you have the mint mace and tono scimitar, then that'll be really good. But if you want a cheaper version, you have to have the mint mace. But for the sword, you can go with a spider fang dagger. I found that effective, but the mint mace, the tono scimitar is just better. But you can see me going. So right now I'm going to go to every single spot and put splinter traps, because I'm on New Game Plus 1, and some infused stuff could happen, which I don't actually know if they can. We got this far in New Game Plus. But after we get those, we have these, which are another point we gotta do. But sometimes they break in over here. But right here, so since here I don't see a lot, we're just gonna barely do any. But now here comes the hard part. A lot of stuff happen around here. It is very good, and you have to activate this to blow it up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just, you don't have to copy all of this. These are just what I'm doing. I'm gonna place some work receivers around the areas where I know if they break into, I can just blow them up and handle them. You don't have to do this step. This is just something I'm doing because I'm not that good at this game. I bet I really enjoy playing it. I mean, I can kill Black Widows, but okay. After you do all that, what I always did, and this is something guaranteed, because these are really hard to get, I placed it, but you don't need those. But something that you very much will probably need is you need ash walls.
Everything looks good from
If
here.
you don't have these, this is gonna be very struggling. Now, these are really expensive, so I'd say just stock up, and then after that you build this contraption. Then after you get all these walls done, which is pretty hard to get, you can start the fight. And I'm gonna do it just so I can show you how. But the thing, I'm on New Game Plus, so if you see me, if I lose or die, I'm trying to see if I can get this to make sense to you. Because I'm on New Game Plus 1. So if this is effective, I'm gonna say this. every time you do it, every time you try to do it, in the higher ones, add on more and more spike traps and defenses. Every time, more and more. That might give you a better chance at winning. Because it's going to be insanely. You can see I only have one dandelion tuft, so it's going to be a bit harder for me. Now, this cutscene, wish you could skip, but you just gotta wait it out. Yep, and you can see ants started off broken through, so you don't gotta worry about that. Now for this, I'd recommend getting a repair tool. Like if I show you, I got myself the Ant Queen repair tool. That will help in this mission. Because you can repair your walls, but during it you can't repair the modules. But during this little part, where they start there and damage it, you can see look, some of the walls are damaged. Just make sure you repair those up before you begin. Have the walls repaired. What I like to do is I like to hold out my thing and see what is damaged and what needs repairing. So after that, this one is going to be the very hard fight. Now, I also recommend, now this will be like the hardest thing to get. If you can get the widow armor, that'll be helpful. You don't necessarily need the widow armor, but it's just very much easier if you use it.
We really should talk. Where? Ah, yeah, I must warn you, and it will take, if the orcs destroy them,
Alright, let's do this. Now I'm going to show you how I always beat it. Now, every time I play, I always do this, because I beat it. You see, I have no dandy tufts. I made sure not to bring that many, so you could see if it was effective or not, in case you don't have dandy tufts. But, so basically what happens is there's spike traps, mainly everywhere, and orc receivers, so when they break in, I can just blow up. Like you can see, a bunch of big ones mainly coming from here. Because of those, they're taking damage, so they possibly could die. It's not always guaranteed. One thing I like to do is sometimes you'll break your own builds if you have explosive arrows, but if you don't, then do it. I like to stand up here sometimes and just bow at them. Use explosive for the AoE, but you see it doesn't seem like it's breaking the builds. I hold up the, oh yeah, see what it was breaking them. So that's why I don't really bring explosive arrows. But when they break through all the way, and when you only have a quarter left, then I'd recommend using your arrows, because a lot of stuff hard is gonna be coming. You can see how it says orcs right here. Some got in. And then what I like to do is sometimes, but you can see a bunch of them got in somehow. So we gotta figure out how they got in and from where. So right here's fine. They didn't get in. Sometimes see, look, they can fall down there. Rarely, sometimes. They don't. Oh crap! I forgot about that. Now, always bring a bow and arrow, and I recommend explosive arrows for that reason. The AoE on the explosive is really good. Now you can see I'm taking a lot of damage. Because this is pretty hard. They're falling down from there, which in my case, what I'm gonna do there is I'm gonna add like a tiny extra layer. Then there's mosquitoes. You can't repair these in it, so you actually have to be a bit like cautious. Because you can't repair these in the fight. So see, A is the one they go for the most, but you can see I have traps over there that are taking some damage. Like they're holding it off, but they broke through the first one really quickly. But here, when they break through, we have bombs here. Now what I'm gonna do, because I'm in combat, it's a bit weird. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in place, because of how many bugs there are, I'm gonna place even more. You can see, look, they're gonna break through real soon. That's why I'm gonna place like a bunch of them, and then they do break through. They just go bye-bye. Now, when these break in, this is the only point you really want to focus on. As you can see, all of my times, there is so much. Now, what I would do with these is I mainly would just go with the base, and this is why most of the bugs are weak to mint, but the black ox eagles. So yeah, look, they just broke in. So when the big ones break in, you start the explosion process. But I like standing at the door and just like slapping away. Yep, and then they broke in. We're gonna start the explosion process. They kind of broke in. And then that really just stunned them, which gives us the time to weaken into these. Now, I'm gonna tell you guys a secret. When you get through those and you just have the orcs or the black oxes left, bring if you can, I'd say assault morning star. If you can, that'd be okay. But I would recommend using a mace. I'd use the spider dagger. So that's why I'm using this. Is the best. Never mind. Sorry, my thing just glitched. So after that, you always want to carry some extras because you need to build some back. Like there are a lot of hard bugs that come around. Like I'm gonna repair the walls. And I'm gonna show you a secret. So that one, I barely ever saw stuff came up to it. But one thing I can tell you for sure, barely anything goes here except some bombardillas. Every now and then there's a bombardilla and ants. But that really doesn't matter. All that matters is keeping them alive, like how I'm just gonna stroll around. You see what? Now, see what? There's bombardillas and black oxes coming. So you want to take care of them real quick, because you don't. Because now, since we got like a bit more than half, and since they got through here, now our main goal is to make sure they don't get through here again. Which is why I have this. The widow armor is helpful because of the death impetus and how many enemies you fight. You can just go comboing, really, and you feel really goodly for my health ability and like I'm about to kill this one. I'm gonna have this one. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. So now we don't care about this side anymore because we got only a quarter left. Now we're gonna go for each point that you see turret taking damage. B, they're starting to break in a bit, but mosquitoes are coming, so now we're protecting B. Because the flying insects are the ones you really want to worry about the most. They can just go past every defense, and the only way is to put a roof over it, but then you'll waste so many materials. So I'd recommend just watching the points, because you have a good amount of point health, I think. I'm gonna equip the bow, take the left range go. Okay, now that point's under attack, which is a bad thing. Yeah, see, every point right now is basically taking damage, which is okay. The reason why that's okay is here, only really ants come. I'm really see ants come. So it's okay if you see these taking damage. You don't gotta repair them unless they're lower than half, which this one is. So let's repair this wall to half. So now always watch the top of the mixer to see if what ones are taking damage. See, sometimes they bug out and spawn on this wall. And most of the time they won't bug out. Oh, you see what a bombardier broke in there? So now we gotta kill the bombardier, which is why I use the Tono Scimitar. So the great damage, the infection, and how strong it is. You can see there's Black Ox is about to break in, which is why I'm gonna put the salt warning and like hit right here. Orcs are now the Black Oxes are really hard to kill in my opinion if you don't have the salt warning star, so that's why I'm using one. It is really hard to doubt, but I could deal with the Tono if I really wanted to. And now, Lazy Bird Larva's broke in, which is where the Mint Mace comes in handy. Lazy Bird's broke in. And the Mint Mace is Solo's Lady. Now, you have enough health that you could let these guys pass. Oh, I also would recommend doing a couple smoothies, at least one boss sauce. Wait, possibly. Like, see, I just got a ton. See, for example, these are the first to ever pop because the Death Impetus is the reason why I'm actually doing good here. And you can see we have barely anything left, so we're gonna probably win. See, now, when you get to this close, don't worry about repairing anything. You can take out those stuff barely after, because at the end they throw everything they got, but you could waste so many materials. See, look, they got in, so now we're over here fighting because they got in. But it's okay, because look how close we are to winning. So that's how you do mixer mod. The Java matic fight. That mainly always works for me.
I think we've done it.
But it's a bit hard because when you go into New Game Plus, all the walls stay. So at the start, you will just need these walls.
You would make an excellent lab assistant when you're a little older, of course.
So now,
we just need to grab the embiggening cell before the orcs return. How do you like that, Director Spectre?
so I'm just, you can see me just repairing the walls here. Now, just so you know, guys, if you are still struggling after that guide, what I'm going to recommend to you, a little secret, always bring a bow and arrow. because sometimes you can, if you want to make it like 10 times easier and you don't want to actually have to go rushing in because you think you might die, if you bring a bow and arrow, since they all mainly come in from here, then you can stand on this wire and blast at them like the whole time. You can just destroy them the whole time. You barely need any. Because that whole time you can just whack at them. The reason I like the Ant Queen is because it kind of repairs 2 at once. Now I want the second one. And just so you know, if a heads up of the video I'm about to do, I'm going to do a New Game Plus boss speed run. Well, I'm only going to do the Broodmother, the Mantis, and the Wasp Queen. Because I can beat the Infected Broodmother, but on New Game Plus it is too hard. So I'm sorry. But I'll try to do the Infected Broodmother. But we're not going to really try to. I might even try to do a New Game Plus 2. But now, I'm just going to, I'm just going to keep this video going. What I'm going to do is we're going to go grab the thing, kill Director Schmechter for extra points. Then we're just going to, well actually, I think if you just grab it, I think since we just completed that, I don't think you actually have to beat the game to get in the New Game Plus. See, if you sit near the wall and jump, you can kind of get on there.
Excellent. Cell integrity appears nominal.
We're not gonna actually fight Director.
Assistant I've ever had. But don't tell Pearl that. He's just looking for an excuse to use that grilling function.
If I need, I'll come back and get him.
Back to the spacer. Maybe we can get you home before dinner.
So you can see I have a zip line from here to there. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna do a boss speed run. So what I'm gonna do at the start, since I did all that, what I want to do now is I'm just gonna shoot down the wasp nests. So this is also gonna be a tutorial how to get into the Brawny Boy bin. If you're wondering, there's these wasp nests around, which I'm gonna show you every location. But you need bomb arrows, or really any type of arrows. Bomb arrows seems to be the best. If you shoot it once, it just falls down and you have to destroy it. But be careful because there's some wasps around. Wasps are weak to salty, so I'd recommend being the one. So sometimes these ones sometimes can be thick. I recommend also having a shield. Like with the level 15 one, they just get destroyed. And with the drone, you just gotta grab a bow and arrow and just shoot them down. These things are annoying. I basically, when I see a wasp drone that's modded, I just grab my bow and arrow, sit here for literally so long, just shooting at it. If you just stand still, he'll mainly keep doing that move. But I recommend popping his PC. See what I did something to him, he started doing that. But you know what, now he's feeling he's low. This is why I gotta, you may see them, you mainly miss these guys. So that's how, if you normally destroy 2 through 5, well, 2 through 5, it's mainly you only need to destroy 2, but like one time I destroyed 5 because my game was glitched. But, so, I'll show you the message and the cutscene happening to get into, the Wasp Queen is in the Brawny Boy bin, so if you want to fight her, this is also how you do it. Because again, New Game Plus, you have to fight her. So if you climb on here, you can still just shoot that down. But now I'm gonna recommend doing the drone first, always, so that other ones can get healed. Now, if you're a good parrier, that is gonna be very good. But if you don't like to parry or you're bad at it, it's good. Okay, so wasps are annoyed by you. That is a good message, but it's not the one we're looking for. Wasp hive has been disturbed. Yeah, it says the wasp hive has been disturbed. When next time when you sleep, you're gonna be able to go in there. So those two are the closest, in my opinion. So I'm just gonna say go to those two, but make sure. So one time I didn't even complete all the labs first and tried to go ahead and do it because I had very good stuff already. I had mint mace, spicy katana, and all that. But what I'm gonna tell you to do is beat the whole thing first. Beat the Java matic, then do this. That's why I did it in order. Sometimes your game can glitch like how mine did. I had to beat them all, then I had to sleep, then beat them all again, and before it said the wasp hive has been disturbed. Mine was so glitched. Also, this is a black widow here. I just want to kill. Oh, that's a, okay, never seen that before. That's, that health bar must be big. Well, hello, miss. You have the health bar of, I think, the infected broodmother. Let's kill you. I'm gonna kill you, because I love killing black widows for apparently no reason. Black widows are literally orb weavers to me. They're literally a level 2 player orb weavers to me. Yeah, so I'm just gonna drop this stuff because I don't need them. Yeah, I got a science waffle? But, yeah, guys. So I'm not gonna, yeah, later I'll do a boss speed run. But, yeah, see y'all next time. Bye!